Hello, good people. I feel so much elated today. Bringing this news to you today, I feel so happy. And I've got a good news for you today. So you want to hang on tight, I'll be telling you why I'm so happy. And likewise today, on today's episode, like always, I brought to you the latest news regarding Canada immigration, because I know information is very paramount and people out there, they are yearning for information. And that was why I created this platform in the first place, so that I can always dish out this content, give you information, so your transition to Canada will be smooth. So you're on tight today because I've great news for you in the last 1 week on what transpired regarding coming into Canada. So you're on tight, stay tuned. I will be back. Alright viewers, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I still remember my humble self, MC Bernardino. This is Canada Reality, where I dish out content for those that are in Canada already and those that are intending on migrating into Canada. If peradventure this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please, I'm begging you, click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the first to get it. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash on the likes button and don't forget to share this video with whoever you feel will benefit from it. Thank you very much for doing that. Alright viewers, just like I told you that I feel so elated, I feel so happy. Why? Because this community that we started 2 years ago, we now have over 1 million views all across the world. Thank you very much. All that is because of you. I owe you guys, I owe you a lot, because without you watching the videos that I do, there's no way we could have actually gotten that 1 million views, and it is kudos to you. Thank you very much for this 1 million views. I owe it up to you, and I promise you that as far as everything is still right, I will continue to dish out content for you regarding Canada immigration and how you can go about it. If you enjoyed this, please smash on the likes button and let me know how do you feel regarding this 1 million view. Drop it in the comment. All those congratulatory messages, thanks messages, drop it in the comment section. Thank you very much. I promise you the best. Okay viewers, the first news that I have for you today is regarding medical inadmissibility. What that simply means is that, for you to come into Canada, sometimes you have to do medicals, right? Like if you want to come in through Express and the Provincial Nominee study, whichever way, in most cases, except visit, you have to do your medical. Okay, you have to do your medical. And the reason why is because Canada government felt that if you have a particular illness that it's going to be expensive to treat in Canada, Canada government do not want to shoulder that burden. As a result of that, they could tell you that you are inadmissible because of your medical ailment. And in 2018, it was benchmarked at 7,000 Canadian dollars. So what that implies is that if the kind of ailments, the kind of sickness that you need medical attention for, if the cost of treating that is more than $7,000 per annum yearly, Canada government will deem you, immigration will deem you inadmissible, and they won't grant you visa because of that. So now people have been complaining about that since 2018. That is not nice. Canada as a country is a country that is all-inclusive, welcoming people. So why will you say because of people's ailments, because of their sickness, you won't welcome them into Canada? So they are trying to review that now, and they're trying to increase it from 7,000 Canadian dollars to 21,000 Canadian dollars. That suffices to say that for you to be deemed ineligible, inadmissible, then that means your ailments that you need medication for, it will cost Canada government 21,000 per annum before they can deem you ineligible. And with that, I think that's a good news. That is more accommodating, and with that, more people will be allowed to come into Canada, because we've seen a situation whereby some families want to come into Canada, but the main reason, the stumbling block, is because one of the kids is he has a very big illness. Diabetes, a diabetic patient, and because of that, it's going to require a huge money for them to treat the child in Canada, and because of that, the whole family was deemed ineligible. But now with this 21,000 Canadian dollars per annum, that's more encompassive, and more people would be able to come into Canada. That's the good news. And smash the like button if you like that news. Another news that I would like to share with you, you might want to say it's not really a good news, but no thanks to COVID-19 pandemic, is that as far as immigrating to Canada, as far as coming to Canada is concerned, especially those that are coming on a visit, or you are coming on not substantial, your reason for your coming to Canada is not substantial enough, you will still not be allowed to come into Canada. It's worthy to know that Canada is now undergoing what is called the third wave of COVID-19. And many provinces, I can tell you of Ontario, I can tell you of Quebec, they are locking down. Now in Ontario, we are locked down again for another 1 month. Up until all through April, we'll probably be locked down in Ontario. I mean, limited things are allowed to open and in limited capacity. So that simply suffices to say that, as said by the health minister rather, that Canada is experiencing third wave now, and as a result of that, people cannot still travel. And that is why most applications, like those that are applying for visitors visa, they are still not getting any feedback for now. And international students, they are trying to come in their low numbers, but I mean, your school needs to have a quarantine plan before you come into Canada. And likewise, those that wants to come into Canada to land as a permanent resident, most people have not still received their COPR for them to land in Canada, and so many applications are still going through background checks, still pending. No thanks to this COVID-19. So I just want to let you know that Canada is now experiencing what is called the third wave of COVID-19 pandemic. We are in lockdown in Ontario and likewise in some other provinces too. And that is why things are getting a bit slow. But just keep your fingers crossed and hope for the best. Very soon, as far as the vaccine is spreading very fast, very soon, I mean, before August, September for sure, things will open up and everything will go smooth once again. Another good news that I would like to share with you is regarding the information, the message that we got from former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. And he was a former Prime Minister in Canada, and he made a statement that Canada should try as much as possible to increase the immigration to 100 million, the population of Canada to 100 million. I mean, because the reason why he said that is because this aging population of people is getting high as compared to birth rate. I mean, what that suffices is that the older people are getting, more people are getting old and retiring and getting old, and lesser childbirth is being recorded. And as a result of that, Brian felt that Canada should try as much as possible to intensify immigration so that the population of Canada will move rapidly from 35 to 38 million thereabout that we are now to 100 million in the next few years, so that things economy can be sustained. And people that knows Brian Mulroney knows him that during his time as a prime minister, he tripled population of Canada by sustaining immigration and trying to bring in more people. And that is why, based on his experience, he's now saying again that the present government now should look into how they can intensify and increase the population of Canada so that the economy can be sustained in the long run. So let us hope, let us believe that the government in place now, the government presently in place now, will listen to this piece of advice from the former Prime Minister and will try as much as possible to intensify, to bring in more people to come into Canada so that someone like you can also find yourself in Canada. And don't forget that for the next 3 years, the government in place, the plan they have is that they want to bring in 1.2 million into Canada, meaning that in a year they are looking at over 400,000 immigrants coming in. But with what he has said, they need to do more in order to meet up with the 100 million so that someone like you can find yourself in Canada. Okay, viewers, let's talk about provincial nominee. I always talk about provincial nominee, and I will continue to talk about provincial nominee because that's another avenue for people to immigrate to come into Canada. Despite the fact that you have a low score, your score in the Federal Express entry, your CRS point is low, you can still get nominated through provincial nominee. And that's why I keep telling you that you should be looking at the opportunity of applying for those provincial nominee. Some of them are tough and some of them are easy, so you have to look into that because virtually all 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada offer what is called provincial nominee path. So let me take you through in this month of April, the provincial nominee that was done, how many people were selected and through which path. So let me keep you abreast on that information. So on April 8th, Manitoba invited 243 candidates, including 15 express entry candidates, to apply to the Manitoba provincial nominee under 3 Manitoba provincial nominee streams. So what that simply says is that 243 applicants were told to apply for provincial nominee, which is a pathway for them to get their permanent resident, and out of them, 15 of them were chosen from express entry pathway. Okay, so that's another avenue. For those of you that do not know about provincial nominee of Manitoba, please go online and check about it. That could be the pathway that will lead you into Canada. Another great news that I have for you: on April 8th, Canada launched a new online application portal to allow non-express entry provincial nominee applicants to submit their final PR application digitally. This portal is only for the federal PR application occurring after an applicant has received their nomination, provincial nomination. So that is another great news. It's a new portal that was launched by Canada Immigration, IRCC, so that people that are applying through provincial nominee, non-express entry pathway, they can actually submit all their information, all their documents digitally. And that's a great news. Still on April 8th, Saskatoon invited 279 candidates from express entry and occupation in demand stream of SINP. Only certain occupations were considered. So 279 applicants were invited, and that is Saskatoon. Saskatchewan provincial nominee. That is a provincial nominee I always recommend for people because of the occupation in demand. That simply says that in that particular province, there are some occupations that are in demand. You have to go online. I've done a video on that. You can check my playlist. Likewise, you can also go to Google and surf the net for that information. There are some occupation in demand. So if you have experience and you can prove your experience professionally in those occupations, that could be your pathway for you to come into Canada. On April 6th, British Columbia invited 80 candidates to apply for provincial nomination through 4 streams of the BC provincial nominee. This was a tech pilot draw. And likewise, again, this provincial nominee in British Columbia, for those of you that are in the IT sector outside Canada, you have work experience, British Columbia is a place for you. Ontario is a place for you, because those 2 provinces, they have this stream for tech, for IT, for those in those streams that can lead you into Canada. So you should be looking into that, and you should be surfing the net for that information. On 30th of March, I just have to break this information to you. Alberta announced the result of a draw on March 26th, in which 300 express entry candidates were invited with CRS score as low as 301. Come on, guys. I always tell you, irrespective of what your score is, create your express entry profile, be in the pool. You see what Alberta did on 30th of March? They invited candidates to apply for the provincial nominee, and those that were invited, some of them were at the score of as low as 301. There's no way 301 could lead you to get express entry through the federal stream, but through the provincial nominee, a province like Alberta just invited applicants as low as 301 to apply. So look into their provincial nominee, read more about it online, and you could find yourself in Canada through this particular stream. Alright viewers, do you still have any question based on this information that I've given you today? Is there anything you're not clear about? You need more clarification? Drop it in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what problem you have and your concern. Drop it in the comment section, and I promise you, I always read those comments and I'll respond as soon as possible. If you enjoyed this video, please once again smash on the likes button, and if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please endeavor to hit on the subscription button, turn on the notification bell, so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the first to get it. And also don't forget to follow us on our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow us, because on my Instagram page, I do what is called Sunday Live, where I bring in the resource to come and talk to you regarding immigration. And likewise, I'll be doing that on YouTube too. I'll be doing a YouTube Live very soon, so that people can get encouraged, and your immigration pathway to Canada will be eased based on the information. Once again, I'm so happy for the 1,000 views that we got on this. I'm so happy for the 1 million views that we got on this channel, courtesy of you. It couldn't have happened because of you, and that's why I'm saying this community, we are deemed for greatness, and I will not stop dishing out content until I see you in Canada. Till I see you again, please stay safe, wear your mask, social distancing, and get the vaccine as soon as you can. See you in my next video. Bye for now.